design determine the price, not the colors.
Of the thejumzb, thank you for stopping by and you're welcome. So we're still in Kumasi, but this is not Kumasi, this is a part of the Ashanti region. So we are right now at the Bonwire Kente Weaving Center here in the town called Bonwire. Someone once asked me a question. The person asked, what's that one thing I liked about Ghana? And I said, I like the fact that they have very colorful traditional attires. That's the Kente, and I'm here to see it for myself. It's also believed that the Kente originated from the Ashanti tribe. Okay, so we're here to, or the Ashanti kingdom. So we're here to find out more about it and see some really colorful, you know, Kente, and just more or less know where it came from, and not just wearing it, but also knowing the origin. And yeah, I hope we have a nice time. Also, I hope I get to weave as well and just see how everything goes. So come along with me and let's have a very educative session. All right, come on. Alright guys, you're welcome back, and with me is Mr.
George.
Mr. George, thank you for having us here. So where are we, please?
Here is Bonwire in Ashanti Region.
Okay.
And I preside to Ejuso Municipal Assembly.
Okay.
And then from Bonwire to Ejuso is about 6 kilometers. And then here to Kumasi is about 12 kilometers. And then here is Bonwire Kente Weaving Center. Here is originated Kente cloth, and the Kente came from two men. They are farmers, and then the same two, they are hunters. And then they went to farm, and then they saw a spider weaving his web, and then tried to make something from the spider. And then they put some measures in place, and they tried to make something. The first one, they sat down and they laid their legs on the ground, and they put something there, and they put it in their waist and make something in there. And then they thought that it's too narrow, like a bracelet form.
Okay.
They tried to feather to make it wider, and then they came to this type.
Okay.
This type, we call it Asantehene in the land cloth, and then they make this one. And then if they started this one to make it, and then they came a little bit wide, and then they going to present to the king of the town.
What was the name of the king that time?
They call it Nanabobiansan the first. They show it to him, and then they receive it, and then they applaud them.
Yeah.
They done something good, extraordinary. And then he told them, go and do better than this one.
Okay.
And then this is the second stage.
Okay.
And then they came to the third and then a final stage of this one. Yeah. This one, he made it on this type, the way he's weaved, like this.
Wow.
We use
the blue one.
Yeah.
Which one? Then they were using their hand.
No, not their hand. You have a special stick.
I see.
To use,
Okay.
just to try to show you. That's why I use my hand
Okay.
to show you. You have a special stick to do
see.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the king told them, go and do something better than this one. Then they came to try practice on this, and then finally we got this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The time they started to make something, there is no thread like this. They use an usual rubbish to make some, And then afterwards, in the time the white people came to Ghana, and then they use some scarves. When our ladies go for the butter trade, and then break some staffs, and then our fathers take the staffs and make some yarns in they carry it in the edges,
okay,
and then pour it, the yarns in there. They remove it, the usual thread in there, okay, and then start to do the things they want to make it. And then afterwards, if they make this type, and they're going to show it the king of this land. That time, that king called Nana Bobiya Asante'S, they're going to present to him, and then they said, wow, you really done a good job. And then go and think and make it better than this one. Okay. And then they came back to make this type. They started in the narrow strips of the beater. Okay. If you're going to make it a men type, like yeah, like this one, okay, you can make about 30 strips before you get a 10 yards to men wrap. And then as time goes on, they try to widen the beater, and they will become maybe 25, 24 strips for the men's size. And then as time goes on, they enlarge it, and then we become somewhere. Right now, this type I'll show you. This is a 14 strips. From the 30 strips, it will become 14 strips, but it's the same size of the 30 strips. If you open it, this one, and then we open the 30 strip, you can get the same size. And as the time goes on, there's improvements on it. There's a 14 strips for the 10 yards, and then olden days is 30 strips for the 10 yards, and they will become 25 strips for the 10 yards, and then now it's, and then we have some is 16 and 17. It depends on the size of the beater. Yeah.
What is a beater?
Okay. This is the tools you use it for the weaving. The whole thing called loom. Loom. Okay. Yeah. And then you have every department have a name. Okay. This is waist beam.
Waist beam.
Yeah, and then you see it, and then it ties on your waist.
Okay.
And this is the beater I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is depends the actual size you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this is headers. Yeah, and then we have shuttle, and then the bobby, the ones you use it for the weaving.
Okay.
This is the shuttle, and this bobby.
Handmade.
Yeah, this is a handmade.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a handmade.
So how long does it take to weave something like this?
Yeah, in the Kente, according to the design, determine the days you're going to spend it. Okay. This is double weave, but this design is not too much complex.
No.
Yeah.
Like this one. This one seems a little bit more complex, yeah, because of the jinyami and things.
Yeah, after the weaving, you use machine to make this jinyami.
Oh,
this is not a hand weaving. No. We have rare one with our hands to make the jinyami, but this one is a machine one.
Machine. I
see.
This
and this are the same because of this. In terms of the selling, this one is going to be a little higher than this. Okay. Because in the standard, the same standard, this is a type of double weaving. Yeah. In the double weaving, this is double weaving. Okay. In Kente, design determine the price, not the colors. The more you spend more time on it, and then the price will go higher.
Okay, so you haven't still told me how long it might take to do this one.
This one it takes about 1 month before you complete a men's strip, a men full
10 yards.
10 yards.
If
I show you the triple one, you're going to be crazy.
Where's the triple one?
This type here, the man is doing is triple one, the most intricate designs in the Kente cloth. This is a king of Kente.
So as for how long now?
It's 6 months for the men one.
6 months.
6 good months.
For 10 years.
For 10 years. As I'm standing here, this particular design, I can't do it. Only 5 people in this town to make this design.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. It's reality. Only 5 people in
So
this town.
beautiful.
It's very, very expensive. The frame may cost 5,000 Ghana cedis
For 6 years.
for 6 years.
5,000. So the male one costs about how much?
It's 7,000 to 8,000 cedis.
So that means 7,000 to 8,000 from you. So that means if it's from somewhere else, maybe a retailer, can be like 10,000.
Yes, you know that. If you spend money on that. And as for particular design, unless you place order and then we make it for you.
So it's not something you make and keep on the shelf.
No.
Okay. Please, how long did it take you to learn this?
It took me about 2 years before I learned it.
Wow, and they said there are only 5 of you in this town that can do this.
Oh yes, of course, because it is very difficult.
Wow.
Oh, that is why.
2
So
years.
if you won't get time to learn, you can't learn it.
You can't learn. Wow.
It needs a lot of time.
And a lot of technique, see how you're.
Yes.
Wow.
It's not like the colors,
Okay.
but how techniques in it.
Yeah.
The techniques.
Yeah, he
in
mentioned
the
this. Aiko.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you a very intriguing question. I've always thought about it. Okay, I don't know if you're at liberty to answer me, but I'll ask anyway.
Okay.
So the king of the Ashanti region, the Nana
Osei Tutu.
Osei Tutu the second. I got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I noticed that he doesn't repeat Kente. Like
It's true.
All the Kentes I've ever seen him wear, they're always different and they're always unique.
It's true.
So it comes from here, or
As for him, he has 3 kings on this town with his cloth for him. Those family who brought Kente on this earth,
yes.
yeah, they make them as kings in this town.
Okay.
There are 3 different kinds of kings.
Okay.
We have Asantehene, the king of Kente. And then we have designer who brought design on the Kente.
Yeah.
And then who mixed the colors
Okay.
in the Kente. These 3 people, the Otunfo make them the kings in this town. Those 3 kings make him his Kente.
When he wears it, he doesn't repeat it. What happens to it?
He's remaining there. Yeah, he's remaining there, and then he become historian crafts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then if you go to Menchia Palace, and then he will ask for if they can open the door, the room,
For the clothing.
you'll be surprised.
I know, right?
Yeah. For right now, where we can get the yarns,
Okay.
we imported from China. Early 90s, we have a factory in Ghana. The man is popular now in Ghana. He called Herbert Mensah.
Okay.
His father, yeah, make the yarns for us in Accra.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the company is collapsed.
Oh.
And then that time we have 2 companies in the Ashanti region here. We have Livingston and then Steven Company. There 2 companies produce yarns for us. But right now, that 3 companies are collapsing.
It seems that these are the popular Ghanaian designs. Like this one. Come, let's see. This one. This one. They are very. What are the Ghana colors exactly for Kente? Because I see these ones a lot.
The rare colors you use in the olden days is red, gold, green. It's our first colors you use it for our Kente. And now you know it, the Ghana flag, red, yellow, black, and green. As time goes on, and then the beautiful colors come in, and then you use blue, pink, and then other colors too.
Okay.
The originated colors is red, yellow, black, and green.
Okay.
Yeah. In Ashanti colors is yellow, black, and green. Yeah, in Ashanti color. If you see the flag on the Otunfo's car, you can see these 3 colors. Yeah. Green representing our forest, yellow representing our minerals, and then the black representing our people, the people of Ashanti or Africa.
This is, I'm told this is from the north, I don't know what they are called.
You call it batakari, and then the northern call smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah. We have Ashanti Batakali, and then we have
Oh,
Northern.
really? I thought it was just the northerners.
No, this particular one.
Yeah, I like it. It's so big.
Yeah, that one is from the north.
Okay.
Yeah, and
But every
then
other
the rest from here.
I see.
If you feel it, you can see the difference of the texture.
Sure.
Yeah, the yarns and then the weaving style is different from us. From different
Can
from
I
us.
try?
Yeah, we can allow you to try.
Okay.
Watch ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Said sits like this.
Yeah.
Wait. Sits like this.
And then try yourself and then bring your chair forward. Stretch your legs and then bring it like little. Push it.
Okay.
No, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I'll do it for you.
Right.
And then left. Okay.
Okay.
And then hold it like this. Hold it like this. Don't grab this one too.
Okay.
If you grab this one, the thread cannot flow for you to weave it
Properly.
easily. Yeah.
Okay.
And then only right. Press it. Only right. Yeah. And then I said don't grab.
Okay. Don't grab.
Yeah. And then beat it. Yeah. And then change your feet. Left. Push it back and then throw it back. Okay. Oh. Yeah. And then change.
Oh, it's once? Oh, sorry. Okay. He said once or twice.
Yeah, twice is good.
Okay.
Twice is good. Okay. Change. Okay.
Please, how long did it take you to learn this?
It depends on man.
Anyway.
Some are, if you're a pastor, maybe 6 months you can make. No, if you don't need change, you can reverse it. Change your feet with right feet. Okay.
Okay.
Hold here. Okay. And turn yourself.
Okay. So please, sir, can you kindly tell me what's the difference between the male and the female?
And then
Show us.
this is a type of female.
Okay.
And the female, we made it in 2 years form.
Okay.
These 2 years, these 2 years, these 2 years. Will
For
be
wrapping and for kaba slits.
especially this type for kaba, slate, and then for headgear.
And
And
you
then-
can get headgear from this.
Yeah, it's 3 pieces. 2 years can make kaba. 2 years
okay,
can make
okay.
skirts,
Skirts.
and then 2 years for headgear.
Okay.
And then if you use it like on the Queen's Mother's type, you use this type of 6 years, and then for the men one, it's more bigger than for the women one. This is 10 years.
Is it that when you are a young boy, they teach you how to wrap it on your body, or you just know how to wrap it on I know it's as if you put it here, then you wrap it. There's a way they do it. I don't quite.
You can do it on yourself, but if you want to do it on properly, you have to learn.
To learn. So there's
Yeah,
a technique.
you have technique on that.
Just-
Yeah, you have technique on that.
And it's not usually heavy, is it?
Some are heavy, some are not heavy. But as for this one, it's not too heavy, but it's not too soft. It's a medium. Yeah, you can use it like that.
Like how much is this?
This is 600 cedis
Wow.
for the men's size. I told you earlier, it depends on the design. Yeah, some design is more difficult. And then the modern days, you can see the plain one with the shine. Usually women use it for their marriage ceremonies.
Is this not plain for marriage?
No,
Usually.
they mix. They mix like this one.
Oh.
They use this one for the down, and they use this one for the top.
Okay. Or
Yeah.
maybe red.
You-
Plain red.
yeah, we have
Oh.
different kind of plain ones. And then this is a triple weave. Just 2 years, you can get maybe 400 cedis. Just 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, it depends on the particular design you go in for. We have some called Fatia Fata Nkrumah.
Fatia.
This is Fatia Fata Nkrumah.
Okay.
This is especially made for the our first president, Kwame Nkrumah, his wife. His wife called Fatia. And then we name after her. We call it Fatia Deserves Nkrumah. This is Fatia Fata Nkrumah too. But this is a modern one. This is a modern one. This is a black background for the Fatia Fata Nkrumah. And then the new ones, you can get orange, you can get purple, and so many colors.
These are the ones I see online that people use for is it graduation, abroad.
Yeah, we have some greeting from Ghana, and then they use like maybe you can write some like maybe 2020 or
class of something
20. Yeah. We have this particular cloth. I can say it is like a famous Kente cloth among all. We call it Ejinasan. And then one of our legend musician called Daddy Lumba, he used this one on his song. It's called The Time You Came to My Life, and then I wear it my Ejinasan before you came to my life. Yeah. If you wear this Kente, everybody in this country knows you will wear it Kente. And then the olden days, they have some called something is new.
Okay.
And then we call it a murder. Murder. Yeah. Something new created. Murder.
How does one wash Kente? Because I've always wondered. I heard in Nigeria we have something like this. It's called ashoke. Usually very heavy.
Yeah.
It's not heavily designed like, but it depends on what you want. It's really heavy. So I heard you beat it. You don't wash it because it's really difficult.
Yeah. In this type, you have dry cleaning. If in the early in the morning, and then you hang it on the
Maybe I'm sure they started doing that because I always wonder to wash it.
No, it's not. It's not good. It's not good for washing.
You can't. It's not good for washing.
It's not good for washing. The ones it's good for washing. It's for the black and white. For the colors one, it's not good. Yeah.
It will run on each other. The color will run.
Oh, these days it can't run. These days but it's not good for washing. No, this is called money called blood.
Money called blood?
Yeah. Really? And this is sikafutru. Yeah, this is gold dust. Oh. The colors is almost the same. That's why.
Like an ancient kind of design.
Yeah.
Or is it modern?
No, it's old. Here is N. Here is N, and then the middle and the Kente middle and then the border have different two designs. We put this one.
Oh, this is lovely.
And then the modern ones, we have some called My Heart Desire. The sample of My Heart Desire is like this type.
Okay.
This type.
Okay.
And then this type called something good ahead of you.
Wow.
Yeah, we have modern names on the net and then lovely names. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then we have this one.
Oh, this is lovely. Looks like a bride's clothes, something you can use for wedding, eh?
Yes, modern people they use this one mostly for weddings. And then this one is triple weaving. It's a little bit expensive. Okay. This embroidery one. Okay. The olden days we call it prominent person cloth.
Okay.
And then right now we call it Obama's cloth. Obama. President Obama.
Oh, okay. Obama.
When he visited in Ghana, this is the cloth we presented to him. And then his name became a famous on this cloth. Yeah, it's called Obama's cloth. And then as you can see the colors one day, like this type.
So it originated from Ghana, right?
Yes, and particularly this town, Bonwire. Yeah, Bonwire is Kente is originated from.
Thank you so much for having us, sir. Thank you,
Mr.
Too. George.
Yeah, I'm George.
Thank you.
Thank you once again.
How do we get in touch with you? For people who want to come and make some orders and all of that.
Okay. So you can reach me on Facebook. Okay. King George.
Are you the one in charge of this place?
No, we have in chambers on that.
Okay.
Here is my role.
Okay.
And then somebody behind me.
Different people.
Yeah, different people.
I see.
Yeah. Where I'm standing here is my chambers.
Okay.
Yeah.